YouTube Day. I want to bring you up to date. All right, I'm doing a challenge. I want people to get 12 weeks of habits before the new year starts. It's September, end of September, early October of 2024. Guys, I'm in Miami, still sunny, still warm. Look, I promised myself I'm gonna work out outside regardless. Rain, snow, sleet. It's not gonna snow here, but it's gonna rain. And I'm still out here, all right? I'm doing this challenge too, because I wanted to include myself in creating some new habits. That's meal prepping every week until the year is over. That's making sure I stretch. You know, I do stretch, but a little bit more. Getting 7 hours, all right, 6 to 7 hours, I have to have it to function properly. And I'm gonna do 2 days of exercising outside. So what we're doing today, back and chest superset with some cardio in between. You can say this is HIIT training. I'm just saying I want more intense, right? They're like, how can your body get better? What I can do is I can challenge myself a little bit more. My goal is to cut down a little bit more on body fat, or that's possible if I, really focus on trying to do it. So before every set, I'm hitting some type of cardiovascular activity. We're gonna start off with squat thrusts. Then we're gonna go to an incline chest press, and then we're gonna do, you say chest supported dumbbell rows. But what to get it, I am gonna take a little rest periods in between all three, but my goal is to bring up the intensity. So let's get it. All right, so right after the squat thrust, there's no break. I got these interchangeable dumbbells by SmartFit. Guys, you can click my link below to get these, man. This is a game changer. It goes from 5 to 80 pounds. But because I chest press a little bit more than 80, I'm gonna add some different type of tempo to it that makes it harder. So let's get to it. Incline dumbbell press. What we're gonna do, 2 seconds down, I'm gonna show you as I go. Get a short break in between, because we still want to build strength, make some gain. So quick breather, no less than 2 minutes. We're going chest supported dumbbell rows. And this is what I want. I want to be out of breath. I want the intensity up. I want to get in that fat burning zone. So this is actually an early workout. I've only had one meal. It's kind of feel light on my stomach, got energy, and feel like I'm ready to go. All right, 80 with these too. Your pull should be just as strong as your push, right? You want both of these to be even. Finish that, going right back to the top. 3 rounds. I won't talk this time, I just gotta put in some work. I don't know if it looks as hard as it is, but with all of this together, all these different tempo changes, it gets difficult, right? You have 3 sets of all of this, and then you go on to the next 3. All right, like I said, you got a cardio, push and the pull. You can do this in the gym if you want. Wherever, if you're at home, you can do this anywhere. You just need a pair of dumbbells. All right, we go on to the next 3. The rain just adds a whole different vibe to this workout. So I don't know if you guys like working in weird weather conditions, but definitely makes it more fun. All right, you want fitness to be fun. It's not just all like serious. Don't be serious, all right? Relax. All right, so we got flies. You guys know that flies is difficult, right? You can't just use any weight, right? You don't want to stretch your arms out here. You want them bent, which I'm going to show you how to do, but that's why you have these weights that you can just change. So I'm going to start with 60. I was just using 80, but let's get it. Watch some of my recent videos where I just did 15 reps because at 12 I didn't feel that I was about to fail. So to make gain, you gotta train until it feels like you're about to fail. All right, that rep range 8 to 12, 15. Okay, don't go 20 though, unless you're gonna drop set to some lighter weight. Now it's time for these rear delt rows. All right, let's get straight to it. All supersets. Round one, we got 2 rounds to go. So one of the reasons I add these cross-body climbers in, because you guys want to target abs. You don't have to necessarily lay down and do just an isometric or isotonic ab exercise, only focus on the core. When you do these cross-body climbers, it's targeting the core. All the obliques, lower abs can get ripped up while doing this and getting your heart rate up, which means if you get your heart rate up, you get into a fat burning zone, and you also work your abs. That's just like cake with the icing on top. Like you get to have both in one exercise. So make sure you lock in on these when you're doing them. So when it comes to the rear delt row, you gotta hit the rear delts. All right, this is not for your back. Well, it is for your back, it's for your upper back, for your rhomboids, rear deltoids. All right, or you say posterior deltoids. So your angle has to be up here. I always try to show people this one. It's not back. This one is right here. All right, we're focusing on the upper back. All right, we want to get that good V shape. Okay, so when you get these dumbbells, make sure you're bringing them up and not back. All right, here's the tip when you do these exercises. So this is the last round. As you guys can see, hey, body's looking tight, right? I'm feeling tired, but I'm feeling good at the same time. That's what you wanna do, right? As this workout continues, you wanna feel fatigued as we get to the end, right? What we're gonna do right here is high knees. High knees for 20 seconds. And most of you feel like this stupid. Why would I be doing high knees? Most of you might have a problem getting your knees up or lasting for 20 seconds. That's why you're gonna do it. All right, that's why I'm doing it, because I feel like a lot of us don't run enough. Jogging is different. When you actually get your knees up, it elevates your heart rate a lot more. So you got 20 seconds, give it all you got. All right, let's go. I know y'all think it's crazy, but this is adding intensity to my workout that I'm not used to. I do reps, sets, I do my cardio, but in between, like when my heart rate is up, and I'm about to get into this set here, it's different. So I'm about to do a simple, all right, flat dumbbell chest press. But what we're gonna do, alternate one, alternate the other, and then go to both. All right, so that gives you 2 reps in 1 count. We only count after we hit that second one. So count each rep as 1, and guess what? Till failure, all right? Hopefully you can get a 10, let's get it. I was sweating in the rain. That's how you know the sweat is real. Even after the rain stopped, it's still dripping. Now, what we have next, dumbbell pullover. Why am I adding a pullover to this workout? Because we haven't done any pulls for your lats. Now, you guys know the dumbbell pullover can either target the chest or the back. It all depends on your elbow position. All right, for instance, if I do a dumbbell pullover wide like this, I'm gonna get a little bit more of my lats right there. All right, I want a good stretch at that bottom part. For the chest, I'm just gonna bring my elbows in. Right, as you can see, it's flex here, right? You can feel this by yourself. Pull the elbows in, you're gonna feel the chest flex. We wanna get one more good exercise for the lats, so this is what we're gonna finish with, all right? High knees, alternating chest press variation, dumbbell pullover, lat focus. All right, let's get it. All right, guys, that's the workout for today. Chest, back, some cardio, some type of hybrid training, right? This is what you want to do. You want to train like an athlete. You don't want to be one-dimensional, strength only, cardio only, stretching only, whatever it is that you do. You don't want to be just right there, unless you have a goal and you want to win some type of competition. But in general, you want to make sure you prepare for everything. You don't want to be out of breath going up the steps, or you run for a second and take you forever to catch your breath, or you pull a hamstring. Like, this is all kind of stuff that you want to take note of when you're training, because it all matters, right? Like I said, this workout is something I'm challenging myself to do for the next 12 weeks. And as we go into the new year, I don't know if you guys can watch this now, you might watch it later. You can do this 12-week challenge anytime. If you feel like you just need to change something, you need to break some habits, like you need to get out of the same routine. This is why I'm doing it. And I feel like, in general, just challenging myself to do something different takes me out of my comfort zone, right? I don't work out like this. But like I said, if you guys want to join this challenge, all you gotta do, go down to the description, click on that coaching application, fill it out, and you can join, right? You might get in 10 weeks, you might get in 8 weeks, but it's still enough for you to push yourself into something better than what you are right now, all right? You guys know where to come to when you need workouts, food. Check my previous videos to see what I've done that you can benefit from. Like I said, I'm always taking ideas. If you guys leave something in the comments, I look at them and try to make a video of something that you guys need or want more of. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Guys, you're here with Josh Bailey. I'm gonna keep bringing these videos as long as you keep coming back. All right, see you next time.